Using hardware that was previously removed, 4 screws and 4 flat washers. Insert the screws through the console mast and into the console assembly. Fully tighten the screws using the provided number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Connect the cables and take care not to crimp the cables. Each cable connector has a corresponding end connector. Be sure to fully connect the cable connectors. Finally, gently slide each of the connectors and their cables down into the console mast. Gently slide each of the connectors and their cables down into the console mast in the following order. First, the white connector. Second, the large black connector. And finally, the small black connector. Push the connectors into the console mast until the cable from the console assembly is taut or not loose. Step 6 is now complete. Step 7. Attaching the side handlebar assemblies. Begin Step 7 by locating the right handle assembly, part 11, and attaching it to the right upright. The right handlebar controls the speed, while the left handlebar controls the incline of the machine. A right R and left L decal have been applied to these parts to assist with assembly. Slowly slide the handlebar into place. Insert the cables through the upright tubing and take care not to crimp the cables. Next, connect the handlebar cables to the console cables located on the back. Be sure to fully connect the cable connectors. The connectors should easily connect when inserted correctly. Once the cables are connected, proceed to securing the handlebar using 3 Part A screws, 3 Part B lock washers, and 3 Part C flat washers. Insert 2 screws through the left side and 1 screw through the bottom of the handlebar. Fully tighten the screws using the provided 6mm Allen key. Next, repeat these steps for the opposite side and attach the left handlebar assembly, part 21. Once both handlebars have been tightly secured, Step 7 is now complete. Step 8. Attaching the upper handlebars. Begin Step 8 by placing the left upper handlebar assembly, part 25, on top of the left handlebar assembly. The right handlebar controls the speed, while the left handlebar controls the incline of the machine. A right R and left L decal have been applied to these parts to assist with assembly. Connect the cables before attaching the handlebar. Do not crimp the cables. After connecting the cables, be sure to push the connectors up into the upper handlebars and then slowly slide the upper handlebar into place. Be sure the upper handlebar is fully inserted. Secure the handlebar using 2 Part A screws, 2 Part B lock washers, and 2 Part C flat washers. One set of hardware gets attached on top, while the other set gets attached through the bottom. Insert the hardware into place and hand tighten the screw for now. Once the top screw is in place, proceed to attaching the bottom hardware. Hand tighten the screw for now. After securing both screws, go back and fully tighten both screws using the provided 6mm Allen key. Next, repeat these steps for the opposite side and attach the right upper handlebar assembly, part 10. Once both upper handlebars have been tightly secured, Step 8 is now complete. Step 9. Attaching the base shrouds and outer junction covers. Begin Step 9 by locating the left outer junction cover, part 24, and placing it on the left side, covering the left handlebar assembly. Secure the cover using 1 Part E screw. Matching the holes on the rail, push the cover into place. Insert the screw into the hole located on the top exterior of the shroud. Fully tighten the screw using the provided number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Repeat these steps for the opposite side and attach the right outer junction cover, part 9. Next, place the bottom right base shroud, part 7, on the bottom right inner part of the treadmill. Be sure that the right base shroud hides the cable connectors. If necessary, push the cables further into the right upright. Slowly slide and push the base shroud into place. Repeat this step for the opposite side and attach the left base shroud, part 22. Step 9 is now complete. Step 10. Attaching the inner junction covers. Begin Step 10 by locating the left inner junction cover, part 23, and placing it on the inner bottom section of the frame assembly as shown. Secure the left inner junction cover using 3 part E screws. Insert the screws into the allocated holes and fully tighten the screws using the provided number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Repeat these steps for the opposite side and attach the right inner junction cover, part 8. Step 10 is now complete. Step 11. Attaching the crossbar tray. Locate the crossbar tray, part 5, and place it in front of the crossbar in between both uprights. Slowly lower the tray into place and fully cover the crossbar. Step 11 is now complete. Step 12. Attaching the console rear cover. Begin Step 12 by locating the console rear cover, part 1, and placing it on the top front side of the frame assembly. To attach the cover, slightly flex the cover on one side and then work it around the console mast and then push the cover. Do not crimp the cables and make sure the console cables are pushed down. Slowly push the cover until it snaps into place. Step 12 is now complete. Step 13. Connecting the power cord and safety key. Begin Step 13 by placing the power cord, part 17, in front of the treadmill near the bottom of the base assembly. Next, slowly plug in the power cord into location. Connect this machine to a properly grounded outlet only. Please see the grounding instructions in the manual for more information. When ready to operate the machine, be sure to turn on the power with the power switch. Make sure that the power adapter wire stays clear of all moving parts. Finally, locate the safety key, part 15, and insert it into place. The safety key gets inserted to the center of the frame assembly as shown. Slowly push it into place. Congratulations! You have now completed the assembly of the Bowflex Tradmill 22 machine. Before using the machine, please make a final inspection. You may now remove any protective covers from the face of the console. Please inspect the machine to ensure that all fasteners are tight and components are properly assembled. Do not use until the machine has been fully assembled and inspected for correct performance in accordance with the assembly manual. Please reference the assembly manual for workouts, troubleshooting, and other program features. Enjoy your new Bowflex Tradmill 22 machine.